Top 25 Business Development Representative (BDR) Interview Questions and Answers. In this video, we will explore the top 25 interview questions commonly asked to business development representatives (BDRs). Each question is designed to assess key skills and knowledge essential for success in this dynamic role. We will also provide insightful answers and tips to help candidates effectively respond. By the end, viewers will be better prepared to tackle their upcoming interviews with confidence and clarity. 1. Can you walk me through your sales or business development experience? In my previous role as a sales associate, I developed strong skills in identifying customer needs and recommending tailored solutions. I successfully managed the entire sales process, from prospecting new clients through cold calling to closing deals. I utilized CRM software to track leads and maintain relationships. During my time, I consistently exceeded quarterly targets by 20% through effective follow-ups and personalized outreach. Additionally, I participated in cross-functional teams to enhance our strategy, which resulted in a smoother transition for clients and improved customer satisfaction. 2. Why are you interested in becoming a business development representative? I am drawn to the role of a business development representative because it offers a unique blend of relationship building and strategic thinking. I thrive in environments where I can connect with clients, understand their needs, and provide tailored solutions. The challenge of identifying potential leads and nurturing them through the sales pipeline excites me. Additionally, I admire how BDRs contribute significantly to a company's growth by generating new business opportunities. I am eager to be part of a dynamic team and grow within the field, leveraging my skills to positively impact the organization. 3. What do you know about our company and industry? Our company is known for its innovative solutions in the tech industry, focusing on enhancing customer engagement through cutting-edge software. We are recognized for our commitment to quality and customer satisfaction, which has positioned us as a leader in the market. The industry itself is rapidly evolving, with trends leaning towards automation and data-driven decision-making. By staying ahead of these trends and understanding our competitors, we can effectively meet the needs of our clients and drive growth for the company. This aligns perfectly with my passion for business development and creating impactful relationships. 4. How do you define success in a BDR role? Success in a BDR role can be defined by the ability to consistently generate quality leads that convert into opportunities. Achieving or exceeding quotas is a clear indicator, but success also involves building strong relationships with prospects, understanding their needs, and effectively communicating the value of the product or service. Additionally, success means maintaining resilience in the face of challenges and rejections while continually seeking ways to improve outreach strategies. A successful BDR not only focuses on numbers but also strives to enhance the overall sales pipeline for the team. 5. What do you think are the key qualities of a successful BDR? A successful BDR possesses several key qualities. First, strong communication skills are essential. Being able to convey ideas clearly and persuasively can make a significant difference in outreach. Second, resilience is vital. The ability to handle rejection and maintain motivation is crucial in this role. Third, adaptability is important, as BDRs often need to pivot strategies based on feedback and market changes. Lastly, a genuine curiosity about the industry and prospects helps build meaningful relationships, which ultimately leads to successful outcomes and long-term partnerships. 6. How do you typically research and identify potential leads? To research and identify potential leads, I start by defining the target audience based on the company's ideal customer profile. I utilize various tools such as LinkedIn, industry-specific databases, and social media platforms to gather information. I analyze company size, industry, and pain points that align with our offerings. Additionally, I attend webinars and industry events to connect with prospects. Networking with existing contacts can also yield valuable referrals. 7. What strategies have you used to build a strong prospect list? Building a strong prospect list requires a blend of research and strategic thinking. Firstly, I leverage tools like LinkedIn Sales Navigator and industry databases to identify potential leads based on specific criteria such as industry, company size, and job titles. I also participate in industry events and webinars, which helps me connect with prospects actively looking for solutions. Additionally, I analyze competitors' customer bases to find gaps and opportunities. Networking with existing contacts for referrals is another effective strategy, as personal introductions often yield higher engagement rates. 8. How do you personalize outreach when contacting a new lead? When contacting a new lead, I prioritize understanding their specific needs and pain points. I begin by researching their company, industry, and recent news to gather relevant insights. Tailoring my message involves addressing their unique challenges and demonstrating how my solution can add value. I often reference their recent projects or achievements to create a connection. Additionally, using their name and personalizing the subject line increases engagement. My goal is to make the outreach feel like a conversation, showing that I've invested time in understanding them. This approach fosters trust and encourages a response. 9. Can you give an example of a time you successfully booked a meeting with a difficult prospect? One time, I was tasked with reaching out to a prospect who had been unresponsive to previous attempts. I decided to leverage social media, specifically LinkedIn, where I discovered they had recently shared an article about industry trends. I commented on their post, which sparked a conversation. After establishing rapport, I sent a personalized message referencing our discussion and suggested a brief meeting to explore how our solutions could address their challenges. This approach led to successfully booking a meeting, which eventually turned into a valuable partnership. 10. What tools or software have you used for prospecting and lead management, for example, CRM, LinkedIn Sales Navigator? In my previous roles, I have utilized various tools for effective prospecting and lead management. CRMs like Salesforce and HubSpot have been integral to tracking interactions and managing leads throughout the sales funnel. I also leveraged LinkedIn Sales Navigator for targeted prospecting, enabling me to connect with decision makers more efficiently. Additionally, I have used tools like ZoomInfo for data enrichment and outreach automation platforms to streamline my email campaigns. These resources have greatly enhanced my ability to nurture leads and maintain organized records. 11. How would you handle a prospect who doesn't respond after multiple outreach attempts? When a prospect doesn't respond after several outreach attempts, I would first evaluate the previous communications to identify any areas for improvement. I might try varying my approach by changing the medium, switching from email to phone or social media. I would also consider sending a value-driven message that addresses their specific pain points or interests. Timing is crucial, so I'd ensure that my follow-ups are spaced appropriately, allowing the prospect time to engage. Lastly, I'd maintain a positive attitude, understanding that persistence is key in sales. 12. Can you role-play a cold call introduction to a potential client? In this role-play scenario, I would begin the call by introducing myself and my company, using a friendly tone. Hi, this is your name from your company. How are you today? After establishing rapport, I would briefly mention a relevant pain point that aligns with the potential client's industry. I've noticed businesses like yours are facing challenges with specific issue. I'd love to share how we can help. Are you open to a quick conversation? This approach sparks curiosity and encourages dialogue, setting a positive tone for the call. 13. How do you balance email, phone, and social media outreach? Balancing email, phone, and social media outreach requires a strategic approach tailored to the prospect's preferences. I start with research to identify which channels they engage with the most. Emails are great for detailed information and follow-ups, while phone calls offer a personal touch and immediate feedback. Social media, particularly LinkedIn, allows for informal interactions and relationship building. I typically allocate time each day for each channel, adjusting my focus based on response rates and engagement. This multi-channel approach ensures I connect with prospects effectively and efficiently. 14. What's the most effective email or pitch you've ever used? One of the most effective pitches I've used focused on addressing the specific pain points of the prospect. I tailored the email by referencing recent industry challenges they faced, then introduced our solution as a means to overcome those obstacles. I incorporated a compelling subject line that sparked curiosity, and I kept the message concise, highlighting key benefits and a clear call to action. Closing with a question prompted engagement. This approach led to a significant increase in response rates and successfully booked several meetings with high-value prospects. 15. How do you adjust your communication style for different types of prospects? When engaging with different prospects, I first assess their communication preferences and industry context. For example, with a data-driven prospect, I would focus on providing analytics, case studies, and precise metrics to support my points. In contrast, if I'm speaking with a more relationship-oriented individual, I might emphasize personal connections and shared experiences. I also adapt my tone. A formal tone may work best for corporate clients, while a more relaxed approach could resonate better with startups. Active listening is key, as it allows me to tailor my responses effectively. 16. How do you respond when a prospect says they're not interested? When a prospect indicates they're not interested, I first acknowledge their response respectfully. I might say something like, "I completely understand, thank you for your honesty." Then, I ask if they could share their reasons for not being interested. This can provide valuable insights into their needs or objections. If appropriate, I offer to follow up at a later date or share relevant content that aligns with their interests. Building rapport is essential, so I keep the door open for future conversations without being pushy. Everyone's situation may change over time. 17. Can you share a time when you turned a no into a yes? In my previous role, I reached out to a prospect who initially declined our services, citing budget constraints. Instead of giving up, I scheduled a follow-up call to better understand their needs. During our conversation, I discovered they were unaware of our flexible pricing options tailored for startups. I provided a customized proposal highlighting how our solution could save them money in the long run. This approach resolved their concerns, leading them to reconsider. Ultimately, they signed a contract, illustrating the importance of persistence and understanding client needs. 18. How do you handle price objections or budget concerns? When faced with price objections, I first acknowledge the prospect's concern, showing empathy towards their budget constraints. I then inquire about their budget to understand their limitations better. By highlighting the unique value our solution brings and how it addresses their specific needs, I can demonstrate a strong return on investment. Additionally, I might provide case studies or testimonials from similar clients who saw substantial benefits, making the cost more justifiable. If necessary, I explore flexible payment options or tailored packages to accommodate their budget while maintaining the integrity of our offering. 19. What's your approach to qualifying whether a lead is worth pursuing? When qualifying a lead, I focus on identifying their needs, pain points, and budget. I start by researching the lead's company to understand their industry and market position. During initial conversations, I ask open-ended questions that reveal their specific challenges and goals. I also assess their willingness and ability to invest in solutions. If a lead aligns with our ideal customer profile and shows genuine interest, I prioritize them for follow-up. This method helps me concentrate my efforts on leads that have the highest potential for conversion. 20. How do you stay confident after multiple rejections in a row? Staying confident after multiple rejections requires resilience and a positive mindset. I remind myself that rejection is a natural part of the sales process and not a reflection of my abilities. I focus on learning from each experience, analyzing what went wrong, and how I can improve. Celebrating small wins helps maintain motivation. Connecting with colleagues for support and sharing experiences also reinforces a sense of community. Finally, setting realistic goals and reminding myself of my long-term objectives keeps me focused and driven, even in the face of setbacks. 21. How do you prioritize and manage your daily activities as a BDR? As a business development representative, I prioritize my daily activities by first assessing my leads and opportunities. I start with a clear list of high-value prospects, focusing on those who align with our ideal customer profile. Each day, I allocate time for prospecting, follow-ups, and research. I utilize a scheduling tool to block out specific times for calls and emails, ensuring I remain consistent. Additionally, I set daily and weekly goals to track my progress while remaining flexible to adapt to urgent requests or new leads that may arise throughout the day. 22. What metrics do you think are most important for a BDR to track? Tracking key metrics is crucial for a BDR's success. First, lead conversion rate measures the percentage of leads that become qualified opportunities, highlighting effectiveness in outreach efforts. Second, activity metrics, such as the number of calls, emails, and meetings booked, help in assessing productivity levels. Third, pipeline velocity indicates how quickly leads move through the sales funnel, offering insights into the sales process. Lastly, tracking the average deal size and sales cycle length can provide valuable information on performance relative to goals and help in strategy adjustments. 23. How do you stay motivated to hit or exceed sales quotas? Staying motivated in a BDR role involves setting personal goals that align with team targets. I regularly break down larger quotas into smaller, achievable milestones, celebrating each success along the way. I also find inspiration in tracking my progress, using positive affirmations, and sharing experiences with peers to foster a supportive environment. Engaging with the product and understanding its impact on clients helps me stay passionate. Lastly, I remind myself of my career aspirations and how exceeding quotas contributes to my long-term success and growth in the industry. 24. Describe a time you collaborated with the sales team to close a deal. In a recent project, I worked closely with the sales team to secure a significant contract with a major client. I initiated the collaboration by sharing insights gathered from my prospecting efforts, which highlighted the client's specific pain points. This information allowed the sales team to tailor their pitch effectively. During a critical meeting, I participated in the presentation, reinforcing our value proposition with data that resonated with the client. Our combined efforts led to a successful closing, strengthening our relationship with the client and enhancing our team's synergy. 25. Where do you see yourself in your sales career in the next 2 to 3 years? In the next 2 to 3 years, I envision myself advancing within the sales organization, potentially taking on a leadership role. My goal is to refine my skills and gain deeper insights into strategic sales processes. I am eager to mentor new team members and share best practices that drive performance. Additionally, I aim to build strong relationships with clients, helping them achieve their goals while contributing to the company's growth. Continuous learning, whether through workshops or networking, will be key as I work towards becoming a sales manager or director, leading initiatives that foster team success. In this video, we explored the top 25 interview questions and answers for business development representatives. By preparing for these questions, you can enhance your confidence and increase your chances of landing that job. Remember, every interview is an opportunity to showcase your skills and knowledge. If you found this information helpful, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insights on career advancement and professional development. Your support helps us continue creating valuable content for you. Thank you for watching.